Hi there everybody, my name's Andy. I'm a member of the Light and Life Church in Bodmin. I've been a member of the Light and Life Church in Bodmin since November last year. I became a Christian in November last year, which I don't regret doing for 1 minute. My life before becoming a Christian wasn't always so good. I was a gang member, affiliated with one thing and another, addicted to one thing and another, and I was always searching for, I don't know, really searching for happiness, I suppose, and I just wanted to be normal. I asked God many times to help me out. Every time I believe he helped me out, I always went back. As soon as things were right, I went back to my old ways, and I got deeper and deeper and deeper into things, addicted to heroin and all the other nasty stuff that goes around. I was very violent, very aggressive, a bit of a thug, well, very much of a thug actually, and just not a nice person to be around. I got ill about 4 years ago, and I asked God for help then. I was in a very dark hole and I asked him for help, and I believe at that stage of the game he did actually help me. He pulled me out, he pulled me through, and he was like, right Andy, this is up to you now, you've got to help yourself as well. As soon as things got better, I was back to my old ways again, not really listening to people, not really caring about anybody or anything really apart from myself and how I could get things and put things right for myself more than anything else. I was a very selfish person. I got ill again about 2 years ago, and this time I was really ill, not through addiction or anything like that, just through illness. I had to have my neck broken twice. This time I asked God for help, and you know, he said, yeah, you know, I thought in my head, he said, yes, I'll help you, but this is your last chance, young man. When I was ill, I lost everything. I couldn't get any money from the social or anything. We had nothing here. But it was in them times of when I had nothing that I realised that I didn't really need all the things I had. I didn't really need the big cars. I didn't really need the bags of money. I didn't need any of that. All I needed was my faith. And even though I had faith in me at that stage, because I knew that there was someone helping me, I wasn't committed. I wasn't committed at all. My attitude did change a little bit. I became a little bit nicer. I did become humble after realizing that, you know, everything I craved for in life I didn't really need at the end of the day. You don't need those things to get by. They help. They don't make you happy, but yeah, they do help. Through the course of the last couple of years, I met a gentleman called John Austin while we were out dog walking. John is a churchgoer. I went to church with him a couple of times. I thought to myself, this isn't really my thing. Like, you know, I don't need to be here. I don't need to go to church. I don't need to be with these people to be close to God. And carried on going the way I was going. Slowly, my gang affiliation died out and bits and pieces stopped. I stopped doing certain things that I was doing purely because I had a tiny bit of faith that things were going to be all right. But I still did worry about things and everything else. You know, my paranoia, my anxiety was through the roof half the time. I was never really happy on the inside. I may have looked happy on the outside, but I wasn't happy on the inside. But my faith was there, and I did strike up conversations with God, and I did have a relationship with God, and I used to ask him for guidance and to show me which way to go. Over the last couple of years, me and John became good friends. We started chatting. We always talked about God, and he was saying that you should come to church, it will make you feel better. But in my heart I was like, I don't really need to go to church. You know, my church is outdoors. I'm quite happy doing things the way I do them. You know, life wasn't too bad. It wasn't good, but it was a little bit better than what it had been. Then John said to me, he said, do you fancy doing the Alpha course? And I was like, what's the Alpha course, John? He said, it's to learn about Christianity. I was like, yeah, okay, I think I could do that. I think I need to have a look at that. The first session I lied about. Sorry, I said that I was busy. I just didn't want to go. I didn't want to be involved with it. Like, you know, I thought I'm doing all right, everything's good. Second time on the Alpha course, the second session of the Alpha course I went, my attitude was a little bit arrogant, a little bit thuggish as to like, oh, I know everything, yeah, there's nothing you can tell me, I know this, I know that. I was just one of those type of people. Gradually, as the Alpha course progressed, I became a Christian, and I've never looked back since. I can't say where the transformation came. There was no big lights or bands or anything like that came upon me, and there's people dancing or anything. But when I became a Christian, my worries left me, my paranoia left me, my anxiety left me. I stopped doing everything that I had done before without regret, and I've never ever felt better. Being a member of Light and Life Church as well, the members there, they're like a second family to me now. I love all of them. They're great, they're supportive, and to be honest, I miss them when we're not together. I miss our sessions, I miss the church, I miss everything about it now, whereas before I wouldn't have really been bothered, because as soon as I was back on my feet again and feeling better, I would maybe forget about God and think, oh, thanks very much, God, yeah, I'm back up and running now, so yeah, I don't really need you anymore. But now I have total faith, and I am totally committed inside and out, whereas before my outside was maybe committed to the point of like, once I'm all right, then I can forget this stuff and I can carry on doing what I was doing. But now it's commitment full on, and I have total faith even when things are going bad for me. I say bad, things don't really go bad for me anymore, but when things aren't going the way that they should be, or there's a few hiccups along the way, I know in my heart, and I have faith that God is leading me. And sometimes it's just a little lesson or a little test to see, Andy, what are you going to do on this one? Are you going to go back, or are you going to stick with me? And praise the Lord, I will stick with you all the time, without a doubt. Becoming a Christian, the only way I can explain it is, it was like coming home. It was like coming home to home cooking, to your grandma, to your parents that you hadn't seen for years and years and years. It was warm, it was comforting, and it was loving. And yeah, I am so happy that I've made this choice, and I'm so happy that I'm here, and I'm so happy that I've been accepted as well, because at some stage in my life I did think that you are never going to make it, you are never going to get anywhere now. But now, with the Lord walking in front of me, guiding me, teaching me, it's great. And I'd just like to thank everybody who has put their time and effort into me over the last 6 months, and their friendships and their love. Thank you very much. God bless you all.